Hello everyone, I'm Gemma Bettelani and the title of my work is Design and Validation of the Readable Device, a single-cell electromagnetic refreshable braille display. Recently, a lot of multi-cell refreshable braille displays with different actuation strategies were developed. All these actuations present some drawbacks, for example, high working voltage and temperature, high costs, and reduced portability. To overcome these limitations, the research in this field started focusing on single refreshable braille cells. However, state-of-the-art solutions come with some problems. For example, the distance between the dots is larger than the one of a standard braille cell, and there are no quantitative data on the experiments with the blind users interacting with these systems. To overcome these limitations, we realize a single-cell electromagnetic braille device which we name Readable. The requirements are design simplicity, easiness of the control motion of the dots, reduced cost, portability, and a low working voltage. We collected also general impressions about the device from blind participants, opening promising applications in everyday life. Here we can see the device reproducing the letters. The actuation strategies consists in a ferromagnetic bar attracted by a solenoid when the current flows into the coils. Between the bar and the solenoid there is a spring. The solenoids and the bars are arranged in a 3x2 matrix. We have also designed and 3D printed adapters, as we can see in orange in the figure, to reduce the spacing between dots and make it compliant with the standard braille coding. When the current flows into the coils, the bar is attracted downwards, compressing the spring, and the dots is below the reading surface. When the current stops, the spring goes back to the rest position and the dot is above the reading surface. We performed quantitative experiments to evaluate system performance with both blindfolded and blind expert braille code readers. The participants were asked to recognize braille coding alphanumeric stimuli in the two reading modalities, paper printed and reproduced via readable device. The protocol of the experiment consisted of 3 subtasks: recognition of letters, words, and a number, presented in the two reading modalities. At the end of the experiment, we collected general impressions on the system using a Likert scale, and we collected also open answers on possible usage of readable in everyday life. The results with blind users using both paper-printed letters and a readable device show that there is no statistical difference in both the time required to recognize the stimuli and on the total number of correct answers. Here we can also see the results of the Likert scale. The participants suggested several possible applications of the system in everyday life, and here we can see the most frequent suggestions. So, in conclusion, in this work we have shown Readable, a reliable, effective, cost-aware device which enables to codify alphanumeric stimuli according to the Braille code. The design enables contact points at the fingertip level comparable with standard Braille coding, and the device was generally well accepted by blind participants who considered it as intuitive, cost-aware, and useful. Thank you.